Give me a pencil and paper. I just want to figure your time.
Cut it into 4 pieces and glue it all together. So, do you want to see any of that?
Yeah, that'd be a good thing to see.
Okay, you want to film it elements of it, and I wanted to be able to work with my hands.
Right.
And I've been working with computers for a number of years, about 20 years. So I thought, okay, well, I like playing guitar, so why don't I try making one? You know, that led to, I wonder if I could do this as a business.
Right.
You know, so, and, you know, tried doing it, you know, using some hand tools and things like that. And then I saw on the internet that a lot of people were using like CNC technology. I thought, okay, well, that would be the thing that if you were going to do it in a serious way, it's probably the best tool to have for the job. This is the end result. For those particular guitars, that's just made out of pine board. So I just start with a piece like this. It's an 8-foot piece, 8 inches wide and 1 inch thick. And then I'll cut it into 4 pieces and glue it all together. It's not very quiet. So then the next step would be to glue these together. I look at the pieces to try to determine, you know, what's going to be the best looking wood for the top of the guitar. Because the back I don't care about as much. I'll take an empty blank and set it on here like this and look for grain patterns that look nice. This one has kind of a bad knot, so see if I can kind of work around that. It'll keep it up in the corner there, but it won't be too bad. Something like that. Then I just mark it so that I know what I decided was going to be the top. So the next step is just kind of prep the gluing surface a little bit, and so I do a little bit of sanding before I actually clamp them together. So I'll do that, but I'll also go get the glue.
Okay.
I usually just put the glue on one side and then I'll press it onto the other. So I'm just using regular wood glue. If you have thicker wood, of course you don't have to do this step at all. But because I can't get the same quality locally, I'm kind of stuck with gluing them together, but it works. So the idea being to get it as flat as you can. All I do is I just make sure that that bit rides right in the center.
We'll see.
We'll make an interesting guitar. Clamp it down.
Not like that.
works. This is what we were working on, and we got it to the point where all we had left to do really was drill the hole for the output,
Right.
drill the holes for the string through, and some of the wire routing for the pickups, and some of the screw holes for attaching the neck.
Yeah, and the switch plate pocket as well, correct?
That's right, and I totally forgot to do that. This is one that is completely finished. It's not a gloss finish, but it's been sealed with shellac and then sanded and covered with nitrocellulose lacquer. It's kind of a transparent finish, but only because the coat is really thin. But that's okay. This guitar is the same fine wood as the yellow one back there, or cream color.
Yeah.
So it's the same process where the 4 pieces of wood are glued together, and same thickness. And this one is Arctic white, and it also has a little custom design pickguard too. No, that's fine.
How long have you been selling guitars for?
Since, well, I sold a few before 2013, but mostly since 2013. Yeah, I just take it one day at a time. If you're a small shop, it's difficult to take on a lot of custom work. That's one of the things that I learned early on, that, you know, I tried it a few different ways to see if I could get it to work, but it turned out that it was just so difficult to manage and to try to keep an inventory too, that it was just a much better fit for me to just build the guitars and sell them as they were, rather than try to make custom things. And if it were to grow, I mean, I'd have to do something to probably initiate that.
Right.
but I don't know if that's going to happen.
Right, you mentioned like you might want to do a Kickstarter or one of the crowdfunding things.
Yeah.
Okay.
Yeah, that's a possibility, and I do have that listed on my website, just that if there were enough interest for some of the older designs that I have,
Right.
That, you know, I'd try to maybe do some kind of Kickstarter campaign.
Right.
You know, see if there are other people who are interested.